Welcome everybody to Headshot MMA, episode 5, as we would call it. 4 to you guys, because you guys missed one. But Adrian, how are we doing? Did we catch the fight this weekend?
How are you?
We're doing good over here.
Yes. I caught the. I was only able to catch the last one.
Well, I guess that's the most important one, right?
Yeah. I was out of town, so. Well, in town, but.
Well, what did it?
South.
Did it exceed your expectations?
I mean, I don't know about you. I had Dos Anjos. I mean, I was going for him. He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good to me. I mean, he did some work. He caught Robbie a few times, so.
But do we dismiss everything Robbie Lawler has done, as far as like the ruthlessness that he's brought in, as far as in previous fights? Were you that confident in Dos Anjos to just take him down? Beat him, you know?
No, I mean, I had my doubts. I knew that it was going to be a struggle for him. I mean, you could see the size difference right away. I mean, Robbie's a bigger guy, but I mean, I think Dos Anjos did pretty good. I mean, Robbie came back too, so
those Brazilians and them fucking leg kicks, right?
Yeah.
Am I fucking right? I mean, those Brazilians can kick. I don't know if it's fucking a soccer thing or what the fuck it is, but
a little bit of everything.
They must
That's
play
how
soccer.
they chop trees down there. Yeah.
Wow, that too. Yeah, and I noticed that most Brazilians use those leg kicks quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I mean, especially if you're fighting like a bigger, taller opponent, you know, you kind of want to wear them down a little bit. I think that was the strategy going in, is just, you know, putting the pace on Robbie. You can tell. I mean,
did you watch the last 2 rounds? He literally was using the cage to hold himself up because he couldn't stand on that leg.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. He was, and not to dismiss the body shots too, man. Dos Anjos was landing some good.
What about that 23-second flurry of punches, nonstop?
All around. Yeah. Those knees too, man. He was throwing some flying knees up in there, man. It was. He did really good, man. He did really good, and I think he deserves a title shot.
No, you don't think he has to go through Wonder Boy like everybody else does, since Wonder Boy's the gatekeeper?
What was Wonder Boy's last fight? Masvidal, right?
Yep.
That was the last one. I mean, we both kind of agreed. He didn't do anything spectacular. He didn't, you know, wow, you know, the people. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, that's always been something with Wonder Boy. He's always been
he's still number 1 ranked.
Yeah, he's still up there. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. That's hard to say, man. I mean, what would you do? Would you do a Kobe Covington versus Dos Anjos?
No, he's causing too much negativity right now, as far as like his, you know.
But everybody wants a piece of him, so he's doing something right.
Well, I mean, he's doing it wrong though. He's doing some like bad language stuff about, you know, people's orientation and people's, you know, countries or whatever the situation may be after that boomerang incident in Australia. I mean,
yeah, it's getting too personal.
I don't think Dana wants that for his company, as far as like representing it, because, you know, who wants that shit out in the open? He ain't bringing no damn money in. I mean, Conor gets away with it because the amount of money he brings in, but I doubt Kobe Covington is gonna see a title shot anytime, not even soon. I think they
might be going backwards and forwards, maybe.
Yeah.
Fighting guys.
Well, I mean, they got Darren Till at number 7. It seems like he's a widely talked about prospect as far as like his style or whatever. But I mean, him against Dos Anjos, or maybe even, I mean, I don't think so, but Wonder Boy against Dos Anjos. But I mean,
but remember, you said it yourself. I mean, you said it when we weren't when we went to see um, Thompson versus Woodley too. After that, you were like, why would I see another Thompson fight? Why would I see Thompson in the main? Why would I risk putting Thompson in the main event again?
Yeah,
You said it yourself.
against
So
Tyrone again.
yeah, you know what
Nobody
I'm
wants
saying?
to
Like,
see
well,
Tyrone.
anybody in general. I mean,
Yeah.
would you,
No, I
you
wouldn't.
know,
It would be a free
risk
fight. It'd be a Fox fight or a fucking FS1 fight or something. Not even fucking Fight Pass.
right?
I mean,
I mean,
I guess Dos Anjos, maybe Till. I mean, they're talking about him. Either he's gonna step up or step down. But Till. I think doesn't Till got a fight coming up soon, or I don't know. Because
I think he just fought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just fought. But I mean, it's me. It's all about the person that I guess is having the success right now. I mean, they're what are they talking about? Mike Perry?
well, Mike Perry got taken out by Santiago Ponzinibbio.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened yesterday. Uh,
Oh, was that was on the card? Okay.
Santiago Ponzinibbio, I never heard of the dude, but he literally is the Brazil version of Mike Perry, which is strange because there was like they were looking in the mirror, same tattoo placements, kind of strange,
Everything.
but yeah, and their
Everything.
style of fighting, everything was like exactly the same. But yeah, he got the win by decision, um, a bloodbath. I mean, I didn't expect any less. Both of the guys were aggressive towards each other. That's just their style, you know. But
Yeah.
it seems like on Google that they expected Perry to win so that way he could face Darren Till, but I mean,
Mhm.
I don't think that's gonna happen now. So
And I don't think Dos Anjos is gonna want to fight somebody that's not ranked in the top 5. So
yeah, I
I
don't.
mean, yeah, it's kind of hard. I mean, like I said, he wants he's on a mission, so
Why
it
is
makes sense to make. I mean, it because I mean, who else? I mean, I know Condit has a fight coming up with Magny, I believe. So I think it's Magny, right? I'm
yeah,
not sure.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
But still, I
So I
mean,
mean, I don't know.
who though? I mean, and who? There's no. I
Yeah,
mean, Wonder Boy
exactly.
on top. Lawler's still number 2, but I mean, do we see Lawler falling down to 4?
I think with this win, it would have put Dos Anjos up to maybe 2 or 3, but I don't. His Wonder Boy didn't do enough for me to be like, oh man, that dude deserves another title shot. I mean, a win over Masvidal is really, not.
Yeah, I mean, it was subpar. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
really impressive, I mean, just because you got
Now if
you got him at 6, so
yeah.
you beat
Now
a
if
number
that if
1 beat
that
a number 6. I mean, it's
yeah. I mean, it should be expected, right? I mean, but if at that night, if it would have been Dos Anjos versus Thompson, then I could have been like, okay, well, the winner of that deserves, Woodley. But I mean, right now, like as it stands, yeah. I mean, I like, Darren Till should probably be above Masvidal, but I don't know, man. It'll be a good fight. I mean, Woodley's been lobbying for a fight. I know he's been begging for GSP or So I mean,
so
I would give him a
maybe
fight. I would
GSP
give Dos
makes
Anjos.
another run in the welterweight, but then again, I doubt. Well, then again, I heard Tyron last night saying his shoulder was still hurt.
Yeah, I think
His
it's gonna
shoulder
be
wasn't hurt when
surgery.
Diaz was going to fight him, but now it's hurt
Right.
because
No, it's hurt.
Diaz don't want to fight him. So where are we? I mean, Connor's not fighting. Tyrone don't want to fight nobody. Max Holloway just got done.
Yeah.
We got Stipe and Daniel Cormier defending their titles next month, which, man, I cannot wait for.
Yeah, that was gonna be good.
That
What
that, that pay per view is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
who else is on the card besides the 2 belts?
What is that? 220 or 221?
220, I think.
It's 20, right?
Because 21 will probably be what, Whitaker?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's see what they got for. By the way, we're not sharing screens. We both can see my screen, but we're not sharing, thanks to UFC and their ways of copyright claims. So we have to not share our screen with you guys now, because if we do, they might fucking hold our fucking podcast hostage for a little while and then fucking murder it right in front of us, so that way we can't give it to you guys. So we have a whole fucking podcast episode that who knows where the fuck is at, because it got shut down for no reason, for promoting their brand, promoting them,
Yeah.
bringing some more excitement and news to fans and shit like that, so that way we can, they're gonna make more money off this shit by me talking about it, and by, you know, spread the news of what the next fight's gonna be, or the conclusion from the night before especially. So why not let me show what was done?
Well, yeah.
We paid for it that night anyway, right? I mean, me and you both, we sat there and we watched it because we ordered it on pay-per-view. We didn't stream it on first row or VIP box.
Yeah.
We bought this shit, so why can't? And we were just showing highlights from Fox. It wasn't even like anything like giving away anything.
Yeah, way after the fight too. Way after the fight. A day after the fight.
So why claim? Why claim UFC? Why are you going after our podcast? We're just starting this shit. This is like new. You acting like we're fucking, you know, SB Sports or whatever the fuck that's called. We're not stealing anything. We're not.
We're doing them the service.
Yeah, we're not.
We're putting.
How are we doing any wrong by giving fans results?
Not like bad mouthing them or anything. We're, you know, we're promoting them more. So help us find our missing podcast somewhere out there. Hopefully, we'll see it soon someday.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
We'll come back home. But we're still we're gonna keep rocking though. When they want to kick us down, we're gonna get back up. So that's what we gotta do.
So anywho, UFC 220. I don't see any other good fights besides those two big fights right now, because they have Bochniak versus Davis, Qatar versus
They're probably still
Burgos.
adding. Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck is this?
Adding more, yeah. They're still adding more, probably.
What the fuck?
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Yeah, they're good. It's still a work in progress, I think, because it's January 20th, so still a ways to go. We still have the Cyborg home fight to do, and then this one's the next big one. So yeah. What else was good? What else was good on the card yesterday?
I did enjoy. What the fuck was that last night?
Was it the Lamas and the
Ricardo Lamas and Josh Emmett? Josh Emmett knocked his ass out in one shot.
Yeah, I got to see the highlight, man. Oof.
Brutal fucking knockout. Cold.
Emmett was a replacement, right? The last minute replacement. He was originally gonna fight. Lamas was gonna fight somebody else.
Yeah, I mean that was fucking brutal. I was like, fuck, that motherfucker got fucked up. So I mean, but those are what, featherweights? What are they? Lightweights? Flyweights?
They are.
Oh, they're featherweights.
They're featherweights, yes.
So Ricardo Lamas was sitting at 3, man, and with that loss, shit,
Drops him down.
Yeah, that's
That shakes it up because Cub just lost, so that should put Ortega at 3 then, right? It's like, I know people are gonna disagree with Aldo still being a number 1.
He's still fucking number 1.
He's still number 1. Oh, I mean, It's almost like being the boss for the longest time, you know.
What
You're
fucking
just
Josh Emmett wasn't even fucking ranked, dude.
no, no.
Came out and
That just
smashed him.
came out of nowhere, man.
Smashed his ass.
That's the thing. Just so I mean, it's hard for fighters to prepare for guys last minute, you know. But I mean, some guys want to make a statement, so you know, that's how you do it. And remember, Lamas lost to Holloway. He had a chance at Holloway. He lost to him. So I mean, he fought Aldo too. So I mean, it's
yeah.
crazy, man. It's really crazy.
What else fights were? Those are some.
I think that was. I mean, the Dos Anjos and Lawler one was the main one because they really didn't make an effort to put too much.
No, it was a good card. There was some other shit going on. Let me see. Yeah, Glover scored a TKO over this guy Misha. Not your Misha, but
Misha, no.
So that fight was good. I mean, I'm glad to see Glover kind of do his thing, you know. He said DC told him that he was going to get a title shot, but again, DC gives out title shots probably as much as fucking John Jones, drug dealer, gives him fucking shots. Too soon, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good enough. He's pastor. It's good. Everybody knows about John's little issues right now.
So yeah, Glover finished it off, man. We in 2 minutes 45 seconds.
And I was gonna tell you, Emmett looked bigger, so I'm seeing right there's a catch weight. So
yeah, he missed. They missed weight.
Both of them.
I think everybody missed weight. Because he said something about it afterward. He was like, to everybody, you know, sorry I missed weight. It won't happen next time or some shit.
So yeah, I mean, it says catch weight, so yeah, he looked a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think they both mix weight because, yeah, I guess. The fuck?
It says it shows it right there, but
I don't know, man.
I wasn't sure if it's both of them.
Yeah, see, 140, 148, yeah. Or that, or fucking Lamas made it and, you know, Emmett couldn't make it, but they still fought him, you know what I mean? Like, as long as Lamas gained a couple pounds or some shit, like, you know, they do.
Yeah. Or maybe, you know, they just agreed on the catch weight, knowing that, like I said, Emmett was a last minute replacement, so I think maybe that's why.
Make sure this shit's still fucking recording, goddamn.
It looks like it is, though.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, well, let's hope it stays on. Well,
but yeah,
I want to say, because I know you don't know too much about him, but lost a good guy. You know, today I saw you posted the tweets on Instagram, so.
Yeah, fucking Robert Follis, man. What a trip. Like I said, I didn't hear about the guy until today, and he damn passed away, to be honest.
Yeah. He was with Team Quest and Team Couture, Extreme Couture out in Vegas with Randy Couture.
I saw that he trained Motown Phenom, too.
Yeah. He helped out Misha, too. Misha Tate. Yeah, Kevin Lee, yeah. And he'll be missed, man. Good coach, good guy, and you know, thoughts and prayers for his family. And like I said, a lot of people don't know them, you know, just because they're always behind the scenes. But a lot of these guys, you know, they put in the work for these fighters, you know. So, you know, he'll be missed a lot. I saw a lot of the fighters tweeting out. So,
yeah,
I'm glad you got that post out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Robert Follis.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, what else is going on? I mean, what's going on with Is there what else is going on that December 30th card?
The big fight is that one. Holm and Cyborg. What is the other one? Lineker and Rivera. Is that the one? That the one that on there? I believe. I mean, it's the last card of the year, so
Well, that's what
let's hope.
you know, Rousey and what's her face did, right?
Yeah, there it is. Amanda.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
she.
they had. Yeah. So I mean, it's. I don't know what. I don't know who to tell you is gonna win because I don't know. I'm gonna be watching there. I'm gonna be watching this, hoping. I mean, it's everybody's saying if Holly can do it. So
I want to see Holly do it, dude. I hope she wins.
she's pulled the upset before. So
I hope she.
oh, and let's not forget the Khabib, of course. Yes, thank you for.
But Barboza, seriously, are you that excited about Barboza fighting Khabib?
I mean, I know how the fight's gonna play out, but I mean, I'm allowed to have a little excitement about it, optimistic, you know.
I'm probably more excited about the Cynthia Calvillo versus Carla Esparza fight.
That one's good too. I mean, they got some good fights on there. The Condit one's on there. Condit and Magny.
Yeah, they
So
go.
they're on there. So I mean, it's gonna be a good night of fights. We'll definitely be tuning in. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's what else is going out there in the rumors, the rumor mills out there.
I don't know, man.
Not too much.
These people.
Some stuff I don't know. I don't know whether to believe or not. So I don't know exactly what's going on out there. They say Connor's next fight is going to be definitely defending his title. Hopefully, that's what he said. I mean, he's out there shopping around, you know, spoiling the.
Well, but if you see on his Instagram account, he's doing it looked like some jiu-jitsu at SBG Ireland.
Yeah, he was out there with one of the coaches out there. That was he's a big guy out in Brazil too.
So it looks like he's putting in some sort of work.
Yeah, doing some work. So I mean, I don't know. Do you feel like the UFC's been doing okay? I mean, you think they've been doing enough to survive without the main guy?
You know what, man? I don't really think so. I don't think they're doing anything as far as like I'm concerned is with the brand in general. I mean, what are we looking at? I mean, we're looking at a bunch of, I don't want to call them B players because everybody's good fighters, but because they all put in work. But these guys are all guys that usually don't get the, you know, spotlight, and now they're getting the spotlight because there's nobody else to take that spotlight. So it's probably a good thing for all of them.
Well, I mean, you got to think
we're seeing a lot of top 5, or bottom 5 or bottom 10 fighters, you know, because all your top fighters are not fighting right now.
But you don't think they've been putting on the exciting fights? You know what I'm saying? Like
they're putting on consistent good fights, not awesome fights.
Right. I mean, you don't get that obviously with, you know. Obviously, I mean, a good example is I was over there visiting the in-laws in Tucson, and my father-in-law was telling me, he's like, what do you like? You know, we caught like I said, we caught the Dos Anjos and Lawler, and he's like, oh man, he's like, I watched the Mayweather McGregor. Oh man, I was going for McGregor all the way, man. Who do you go for? I'm like, of course McGregor. And I asked him, do you know anything about him? He's like, no, I just wanted him to beat Mayweather, but you know what? From seeing him box, I want to see him in the UFC. I want to see him fight. And I was just chopping it up with him, and you know, that kind of tells you, okay, so you know, this guy doesn't know anything about McGregor doesn't know anything about UFC, but yeah, he ordered the fight with his buddies and everything just to watch him, beat Mayweather. So that kind of tells you, the kind of like the, Connor's like a magnet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he people are gonna just like how people watch to see either Mayweather lose or Mayweather win. They still order the fight. So I think right now it's in that position where, how you saying, these guys are, they're not the A-list fighters. They're not the blockbuster fighters. But I mean, there's been some good fights that, I mean, I was amped up for the Dillashaw um and Cody fight.
That was
I was
awesome.
amped up for the yeah I was amped up for the GSP Bisping. you know but yeah, you're right. It's, I mean, like I was explaining to him, you know just the atmosphere, man, the atmosphere of being live at a Connor fight, man. Just, I had goosebumps, man, just when just being there. Just as
It's
much as I was freaking nervous, like, just, man, it's different, man. It's
yeah,
I
it's a
had never
different
been to a
feeling.
live yeah, I'd never been to a live event, let alone in Vegas, at the MGM Grand, and then at the T-Mobile Arena. So I mean, it wasn't, how do you say, like, it wasn't the same atmosphere when we went and saw Woodley and Thompson too.
No, it was horrible.
Yeah, I remember everything bad was happening prior to us even going into the fight. The cancellation of, Ferguson and Khabib and everything, and I think we were more excited of that fight. And that was a co-main event, so
And it didn't
that
happen.
tells you something. Yeah, I mean, it's, man, it's difficult right now. I mean, because you kind of see. I mean, I'm glad that they're putting okay cards out there, stacking them up as much as they can. But you can see that they're lacking, that star. It's almost like when Ronda lost, like everything, just, it was almost like, man, I mean, you saw it even. I mean, Holly was champion for a little while until, Misha choked her out. So I mean, it's difficult right now, man. It's hard to be. I mean, there's no way to hide it that the UFC is not. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're making the numbers that they're expected to make. I mean,
What
every
about
time I read,
Rory fighting Lima on January 20th on the same night
that's for
as
Bellator.
220? Yeah, for Bellator.
Yeah, that's a good fight, man. Because if anybody follows, I mean, Douglas Lima, dude, that dude's been the champ for, whew, a good while, and just, destroying people. And Rory's no chump either. I mean, Rory had some good fights. I mean, he had a really good fight with Lawler. I mean, and he came up short, a few times, but he's still a top level fighter. So I mean,
Welterweight, right?
Bellator's,
They're 170, right?
yeah, welterweight, yeah, correct, that's correct, yeah. I mean, Bellator's doing their thing too. They got the Grand Prix tournament coming up for heavyweights, and
Ooh,
little
that's
by
gonna be
little, man,
dope. That's
they're
gonna be
doing
dope too.
yeah, I think first up is gonna be Rampage versus Chael Sonnen, and then they have Matt Mitrione versus Big Country after that. So they're doing, what I'm saying, they're doing their thing too. So I mean, it's right now, it's like you said, it rankings rankings are kind of like one foot in, one foot out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like you gotta. At one point, it was like you gotta make the fights that the fans want. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the longest time, it was like, make these super fights. Do this because that's what the fans are ultimately the ones that pay for these fights. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that go see them. So it's one of those things where, how you said it. I mean, you know, is it this week that GSP vacated the title?
Yeah, I would know it was last
I know you
week.
had, I know you had posted it last week, right? I know you had posted it. So Whitaker's straight up the champ now for middleweight, right? Um,
Um,
I mean, I would think that makes him automatically. I mean,
yeah,
unless
it
you
did.
would,
It did.
yeah, right. Because I mean, what is it? It's him against Rockhold coming up in
Yeah,
Australia.
that's for the real title too.
So yeah. So I mean, would you have been excited to see a GSP and Whitaker? I mean,
No, probably
right? I
not. Probably
mean,
not.
right? I mean, yeah, so I mean, at the same time, is that the, can you sell me on that? Can you say, hey, you know, let's go buy it, let's go get it. It's gonna be Whitaker and GSP. Yeah, just from me being a longtime GSP fan and GSP being in the game and what he just did to Bisping, but that fight by itself won't. It's not gonna generate as much as like, hey, it's Connor numbers. Like I mean, they got to be realistic too. I mean, right now, other than you're 220 because of Matt. I mean, Ngannou is it just has all the momentum on him, man. That dude is dangerous, man. That dude is just he's scary,
You think he's gonna
scary
take
dude.
out Miocic?
Uh, I have a feeling. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against.
You think he's
Stipe.
gonna murder that
Stipe.
fool, or you think it's gonna be like Stipe's gonna be running?
I mean, obviously, Stipe is a smart fighter, so, and I'm pretty sure his camps, pretty much, they're they're not going for the knockout. They're not gonna try to stand toe to toe with Ngannou, man. That's too
Fuck
dangerous. I
that.
mean, you saw Alistair. I mean, you saw Stipe get rocked by Alistair. So man, that was Alistair. Ngannou is 10 times worse than that. So you get caught by Ngannou, dude. It's good night, man. It's not. And Stipe is not your normal big heavyweight. He's a small heavyweight. So you're gonna see the size difference when those guys go in there. There's gonna be a lot of pretty much a lot of leg kicks, a lot of don't forget that Stipe he's a wrestler. He's a
He gonna have to stay away from them hands.
yeah. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of cage, a lot of dirty boxing on the cage, a lot of pretty much a lot of just control. He's gonna try to control him a lot because I mean it's that I mean how do you approach Ngannou, man? That dude's just he's a bad dude, man. He's a bad dude.
I wouldn't even try to stand with him.
What else would you do?
No, we shoot. No, no, we shooting straight. We shooting straight from the legs as soon as that bell ring.
Man, I showed him. I showed the father-in-law that video, dude. He's like, no way. He's like that dude's head almost came off. I'm like, yo, that's what you missed. Because he's like I want to see big dudes just go at it. And I showed him, and he was impressed, man. But it's just like I said. I mean, it's other than that fight, what else are you looking forward to? I mean, it's kind of hard to say off the top of the head. Like, hey, I'm looking forward to definitely Cyborg and Holmes is good, but like that was it the Ozdemir and then Cormier.
Yeah, that one's gonna be. What do you think about that though?
You know how I feel about DC. Shout out to DC, man. He's a good dude. I love him, but it's hard to it's hard to make DC. It's hard to tell people that DC is the light heavyweight champ because I mean it's whether people like it or not. That's always gonna be that. There's always gonna be that asterisk next to his name. Like, I mean, you couldn't beat John Jones twice. I mean, I don't know, man. And Ozdemir is that dude's a killer too, man. He's man, it's
no time. He gonna knock. Nobody ever knocked out DC though.
Other than Jones, that's it. Yeah, other than Jones.
He knocked him out? He knocked him out?
Yeah, remember? He knocked him out. Remember?
I don't remember.
You have to replay.
It must have not been a good one.
DC was out for. Remember, rocked him he caught him with that knee.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it's hard to say, man, because I mean, the same way I feel about Ozdemir, I felt about Rumble, and look what happened when he went in. I mean, remember we were there when he knocked and Rumble knocked out Glover.
Yeah, that was
crazy. Yeah, but then again, you turn around and get your title shot, and look what happens. You get choked out again, but the
The
same
same
way you were
exact
choked
way.
out the first. So it's kind of like, I mean, DC's smart when it comes to that. I mean, he's not gonna stand there with Ozdemir, dude. He's gonna take him down. He's gonna take him down and just pester him, annoy the hell out of him on the ground. I mean, I don't know too much of Ozdemir's ground game. I don't know too much of it. Because I haven't seen all his fights have been standing
Knockouts,
up.
yeah.
So yeah, so I don't know exactly what to make of it, but he's a big dude too. I mean, he's big. I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, you got to go with the experience of DC. I mean, but DC's a smart fighter too. I think, like I said, his only weakness is John Jones, and
That's the only
I mean,
thing that holds him
that's the
back.
only that's the only thing. So I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to say, like, because anything can happen, man. It's the only thing we could hope for is that it's not a boring fight. I guess that's all we can say. Is these next fights not to be boring. I mean, even
That's
the
all
the
we're
Rock.
hoping for.
Yeah, I mean it's because it's almost like, I mean, how do you say, like, I mean, you're spending what, $60 on the fight. The last thing you want is to be like, damn, I just spent $60 on that. Like, that's the worst feeling. I know a lot of people are like, damn, like they appreciated the fact that they were getting free fights and they were good fights. When they were on Fox or they were FS1. But when you spend $60 on a pay-per-view, you want. I mean, what was the last time the whole card was stacked that I told you was from top to bottom?
That was one.
Um,
I think that was GSP was like that, and then the other Bisping, wasn't it?
uh, yeah, at least I think so. Yeah, because even the Max Holloway one was pretty stacked. That was the Gagey and Eddie Alvarez. That was an Ngannou Overeem. So even those, man, even those are like, they're worth it. Like, you feel like, okay, card's worth it. But even, to be honest with you, even this one, the home and Cyborg fight, that one that one's pretty stacked too. To be honest with you, but it's hard for the casual fan, or the person that hasn't seen it, for them to get behind it and say, like, oh yeah, it's a stack card. For I know some fighters, oh, this dude's legit, this dude's good. Like how you said Barboza and Khabib. I've seen Barboza fights. They're good. I mean, the dude's legit. But at the same time, how I can't just convince you by telling you, oh, the dude's good. There has to be kind of like a backing. There has to be build up to it. You have to have seen these fighters before or follow these fighters for you to be like, okay, this dude's good. For a lot of the people that just watch, it's just, oh, dude, I seen that guy knock out 3 other guys, and I don't know. They go based off this dude's knockout artist. Every fight he knocks people out. So I mean, it's hard for a lot of fans to just sit there, man, and actually, you know, get what's going on. I mean, you saw the people that were ready to throw stuff at Thompson and Woodley for that.
Yeah, they
You
were
know?
not. They
We
were
saw
not
it.
fucking happy.
So I mean, I hate when that happens, but I mean, sometimes, like I said, there's the fan that knows what's going on. There's the fan that's there for the excitement. So I mean, I hope, man. It's like I said, I'm not. Even though they did us dirty, the UFC, but we're
Yeah,
we're
what the
still.
fuck is going on? Even with the Instagram post, I did the Josh Emmett knockout on Lamas, and they fucking reported me, which you can see the fucking actual report on our Instagram account. If you guys are listening to this shit, go check out that fucking picture, and it shows UFC as the claim person, saying that. I mean, of course they fucking own it. They shot it. I mean, but I'm doing my fucking job here, trying to report what the fuck is going on.
All we're doing is just relaying what's on there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we reported it way before. We're not psychics. We don't get footage way before the fights happen. So it's like we're not putting it out there before they happen. We're putting it after. We're giving it to the people that might have not been able to see it. That will catch a highlight. So I mean, I don't think we did anything wrong, but yet again, it's the UFC has
What
its
the
rules. And
hell?
You know, I thought we are doing the right thing, like I said, by giving it to the people and giving, like I said, giving the exposure. The people see and they'll be like, damn, but it's a battle, but we're still gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna do what we do, and they won and stuff. And like I said, hopefully,
Yeah, we're
they don't.
steady promoting their
They
shit,
don't yeah.
and they're still shutting us down.
I tell you, man. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. But I know you. I was under the weather, man. So
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it, man. It rained this morning or for something over here. I mean, it's just getting cold, and now all of a sudden we're damn rain random.
yeah,
We got sprinkled
up
with
there.
we got fucking sprinkled with rain, like that fucking guy that dropped salt off his elbow onto the steaks, like just random shit.
Oh man, I did have a steak today though, dude. I had a steak over there in Tucson, Texas Roadhouse. Shout out Texas Roadhouse. Good steaks, man.
Dude, I haven't
For
had
watching.
fucking any meat since last Sunday, and it was fucking Church's chicken. But
That's it?
I went 4 days with no meat, then had Church's chicken, and then that was last Sunday, and now we're on this Sunday, and I haven't had meat since then. So another 7 days, no fucking meat.
Well, we gotta boost up the protein intake quick. We gotta get the steaks going.
I'm
man.
not doing it for any fucking reason. I'm just doing it just for the fuck of it.
Something to do. I think you're bored.
Yeah, keep
like
me
something-
fucking busy.
Challenge myself. Definitely steaks on the menu for Cyborg Home. So that'll be.
So you're saying I'm only
That'll be
getting
a plan.
12 more days of no meat? That's not what you're saying.
I don't know. It's up to you. Unless you're doing something this weekend, it's up to you. I
Dude,
don't know.
yesterday I fucking ate a veggie burger while everybody else ate fucking steak burgers.
See, but you like trying that stuff. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, bro. I can't.
And then I
don't-
ate fucking fake hot dogs too. They were fucking Morningstar veggie hot dogs. And they tasted like fucking hot dogs, but I mean, how much fucking ingredients are in a hot dog anyway? But
Yeah, I don't. Well, I guess whatever you ate is better. It's better than for you, right? Than the actual hot dog, the real hot dog.
yeah, true, probably.
So maybe, but I'm still a fan of the hot dogs. I guess I can't do that, man. I can't give up the meat, bro. I can't. It's too good. It's too good. I
Well,
can't.
that's the fucking problem. Is that if there's something I can't quit, like or make it healthier, I just like
Yeah.
feel better just fucking going cold turkey with it. Like I know we're supposed to be eating like lean proteins and shit, but I'm like, no, I want a fucking ribeye. Let me get the. Can I get the worst fucking part of
worst.
the meat that you guys have to fucking offer? Can I get a ribeye with extra fucking marbling in that shit? Or the chicken is like, can we fry that shit up real quick? Like I'm not even trying to fucking eat that shit boiled or baked or
Right.
fucking even grilled is alright, but it's not like fucking fried or anything.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how was the veggie burger.
The veggie burger was good. It was crispy. I mean, it wasn't like a steak burger.
Right, exactly. I mean, your mind was telling you that the veggie burger was as good as you wanted it to be.
Yeah, I just throw
I mean-
throw other shit on it.
the other stuff to mask the taste of it. So
Smoke some fucking
Yeah.
weed. Smoke some weed and fucking shit would taste good. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean,
the munchies are the munchies. So
well, that's what I'm
everything tastes
saying.
good.
It was still fucking good. I think I ate like two fucking hamburgers and 2 hot dogs.
Well, I mean,
Fucking-
it definitely helped. It definitely helped me. It made me sleep like a baby that night. So it's good for those purposes. Definitely, man. But I
so
mean,
now I'm trying to convince myself that because I'm not eating meat, that I can just fucking eat other dumb shit like fucking bread and shit.
well, I mean, you were doing good. You're still doing your shakes, so once in a while, as long as you can drink your water, I say. As long as you're getting your water, you're good.
A gallon a day.
You're allowed to have you're allowed to have a cheat day once in a while. I mean,
Wow.
go all out on that. We do that with the wings. We do that with the wings when we get the fights, right?
We'll see, because
So,
I mean, I might as well just fucking wait it out, see what happens. I mean, I don't stay full as longer because, you know, the meat, I think the meat stays in your fucking stomach and like processes forever. I think that's why I feel heavier.
I'm still full, bro. And I ate like 5, 6 hours ago. I'm still full.
That's what I
I mean,
mean.
I had
Like,
an 8-ounce sirloin.
that's
Well,
small too,
plus
dude.
I had mashed potatoes and the corn on the side, so
Dude, I'm
I
fucking
could have gone
ordering.
bigger.
I'm ordering like the fucking 18-ounce fucking T-bone or something of that nature.
Man, yeah, I was going for that. Trust me, I was going for that, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it slow. Like I don't wanna overdo it. You
Well,
know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
I'm just
fucking up. Like, I mean, I feel better, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, fuck it, what am I gonna eat? Am I gonna eat a fucking quesadilla, grilled cheese, or some dumb shit like that? And then, like,
right.
give me multiple of them because fucking it's not gonna fill me up like the way meat does. But I throw veggies as much as possible. I mean, but
Oh,
again, but
got to.
still, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck
I
else to
mean,
eat. I'm getting tired of it, but what can you do? You just gotta fucking
no.
bang it out. Show a little bit of dedication. I can't expect anything right away. I gotta let it ride out.
Yeah, just don't go full vegetarian on me, cause
Well, all right, now I'm vegetarian, but I don't think it's gonna last that long. Maybe till January fucking 5th.
well, I mean, cause I will tell you that the Texas Roadhouse steaks do not. It's not the same like the New York steak from that restaurant I went to in
Oh
Vegas.
yeah, I forgot what the fuck it
Yeah, I
was
forgot the
called.
restaurant name.
The American or
Across
something.
America. Is it something like that? Across America, American. Yeah. That man, whatever they do there with that steak, whew, man, that's the best steak I've ever had.
Steak and eggs, fucking under $10. I think. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, I tell everybody like that's. I was rating the steaks. This one got like a B plus. I'm like, you got it. A plus is a New York steak. That's what it is. So,
yeah, you wouldn't even
yeah, man.
think that shit would be good too. Like, it's just like under $10. We're just getting breakfast, fucking coffee, but that shit tastes great.
Yeah, it's a good deal, man. Good deal for that, and even with that, you get full. I think we had a walk. We had a walk after that because that does get you full, man. But it's fun, man. I mean, hopefully the plan is still going up there in January, right? Doing
Yeah.
our road show up
Yes,
there.
sir.
So hopefully, we'll get some good feedback and we'll have some good stuff to report back. So yeah, man.
Man, what about
What's
this?
on
I
tap?
was looking at this fight night on January 14th. Jeremy Stevens versus Duho Choi, and then
Oh yeah, I just saw
Van
that.
Zant versus
Oh
Clark.
yes, my girl Paige.
You better hope the fucking mic cut out. The mic's been acting funny.
Man, that should be good. That should be. Where's that one at? St. Louis.
Either your fucking mic cut or you fucking got choked out. One of the two.
No.
No, for some reason, like it keeps on like the CPU gets kind of high on my computer and fucking makes it sound like you're fucking far away or headphones. So if it does, excuse it, for everybody listening, should excuse that. And we're working on different platforms trying to find ways to record our own shit because we don't want people talking shit or trying to claim copyright on anything that we do. So we're trying different recordings, hopefully. But with Adrian, if it does record you cutting in and out, then fucking fuck it. We're gonna have to find another way. But for now, we're just gonna fucking record this shit and see how it comes out.
Hopefully it's good, man.
But
As
yeah,
long as you can hear me, right?
I can hear you. But I mean, sometimes when I talk back to you, like it sounds like you're fucking echoey or something.
Well, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. So
Yeah.
hopefully, we'll see.
UFC didn't fuck with us.
Supposed to. It's supposed to happen. Supposed to. We got their attention, so that's a good sign. So,
Also, at the end of the month in January, we got Jacare versus Brunson Part 2. So I don't know how that's going to be. I've never seen Part 1, so.
Jacare won the first one. Yeah, I believe so.
Is that going to be?
What's Brunson coming off of? Did he just? I could have sworn. What was it? The Silva fight? I could have sworn that. Whoa, no, I think he fought after that, but I could have sworn it was Silva. Silva was his last big fight, I guess.
No.
Or no, gotta be wrong.
I don't know. I guess we gotta
Might
look
be.
that shit up because the fuck if I know. I don't even follow the dude, but I'd like to check him out and see what the fuck he's all about.
Yeah, I mean, Jacare's last loss was against Whitaker. So you saw how that happened.
No, the last fight Brunson did was against Machida. He KO'd him.
Yes, that's there you go. Good one, yeah. That's what it was. I knew he had one in before.
And he beat Dan Kelly too, that British dude. Or English dude, or whatever.
English dude, yeah. Yeah, no shit. So I assume it should be good. Yeah.
Yeah, but going back to the card on the 14th, there's also Uriah Hall versus Vitor Belfort. So on January 14th.
Oh, okay. And I think Vitor just moved camps. He went up to train with GSP up there in Canada.
So, oh yeah, with TriStar. What's it called? TriSport. What?
TriStar. I mean, hopefully this is. I mean, I don't want to say. I never want to say when it's time for fighters to hang up the gloves, but Vitor's been in the game for a long time, long time. So,
OG.
let's hope.
OG.
Yeah, really, like long time, like back when UFC was just barely beginning till. So let's hope he comes out with a victory in this one and he can go out with the good win, because I mean it's like after a while you kind of see like fighters, you don't want to see them take too much damage after a while, man.
Yeah, dude keeps you don't want to see the guy keep getting fucked up,
Dude, I feel bad for Overeem, man, because he was down still. They were raising Ngannou's hand and Overeem was still on the ground, just laid out flat.
Laid the fuck out.
Yeah, so guys like that, man. Even like for a good example, Mark Hunt. I think they cleared him to fight in Australia, so he's gonna be on the card. I mean, remember the whole battle between him and
he's fighting Blades, ain't
he? Yeah. So I mean, Mark Hunt's tough, man. But after a while, you gotta say to yourself, dude, like, I mean, how much more can your brain take? Like. But I guess it's a thing.
Well, the same thing with Belfort, though. I mean, he lost against Ronaldo, Souza, and then he lost against Mousasi, and then fucking Gastelum beat the shit out of him.
So I mean, it's.
And then he beat Nate Marquardt, but I mean.
Yeah, and I mean, same thing for Nate. Nate's been in the game for a long time, so.
But
I mean, it was a good win for him. I mean, it was.
These guys are fighting for what, though? I mean, are they? I don't know if he plans on gonna be going for the belt again. I mean, but no more juice for him,
Right.
He looks kind of old now and flabby because before he was just fucking jacked. And then USADA came in and dude is fucking like flabby dad bod and shit.
Well, it's funny how you were mentioning Gastelum. Gastelum wanted to fight Whitaker. He wanted to put his name in there, but I think it's still too early for Gastelum. Yeah, I don't want to give him too much.
Not yet.
I would say one more fight, one more top guy, at least in the top 10, and we'll see. I mean, if Anderson gets his shit together, and
do you really think Anderson's gonna do another run? You really think it?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's
I don't think so.
I don't I don't know what happened. I mean,
Dude's
it's
fucking juicing. That's what's happening. It's what I mean. What do you mean? What's happening? That's what's fucking happening. USADA busted him for fucking juicing.
oh yeah.
Not like Brock Lesnar juicing, but some sort of like assisted supplement was trying to fucking helping him out.
Well, it's like they like to say that it was something they ate was tainted or something like that. So, I mean, it's
I mean,
hey,
he's all the
you
way
got
at
to think.
number 9. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Anderson's been like, dude, like the face of the UFC, dude, for the longest time, and that dude was like just the best for a long time. So I mean, like it's kind of, I mean, at one point they were even talking about a John Jones Anderson Silva. They were talking about GSP Anderson Silva. It's but I mean, it's you gotta. I mean, first he has to get the shit together first. I mean, but at the same time, it's almost like the UFC owes him, because I mean he was a good champ for a long time, but
man, I'm trying to see
I understand.
Gastelum fight Romero or something.
That's
Trying,
too dangerous. That's too dangerous, man.
I'm trying to see that shit. Cause why is Romero still sitting at number 1?
Well, it's interesting to even see what was Rockhold before he got this fight.
I mean, he's still
What was he?
sitting at number 2.
Oh, number two, and that was before the Branch fight, right? That was his last one against David Branch.
Branch is fucking way down there, dude. He's like number 10 or something.
So that's after that. I mean, I don't know how Rockhold got this fight with Whittaker.
I mean, he
I would have
literally
thought.
fought one fight after he got fucked up by fucking Bisping, and now he's gonna fight for the title already.
And still, dude. I mean, you know how I told you Whittaker is a small welterweight. Whittaker is like a Gastelum in the welterweight division. Rockhold's a big dude, so.
Going middleweight.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, for exactly for middleweight. So, um, but yeah, because that was Whittaker's weight class before was welterweight. Yeah, I apologize, but yeah, it was he's a small middleweight. Yes, and Gastelum too, even being in the middleweight division.
Well, Rockhold
So
and Weidman are fucking huge.
they're big, dude. Romero's big, dude. Jacare's big. Like these are huge, man.
Come
So
on now, though. I'm bring up Jacare because Whitaker shut that shit down real quick. That's another. That's
so
another
that's what
fighter that I had like everybody telling me about
I
how dope he was and shit. And then the first fight I see of him is fucking Whitaker fucking his shit up.
Yeah, but that tells you. What does that tell you? Either Whitaker's that good or Jacare's just getting old. What does that tell you? I mean,
Well,
Whitaker's had Whitaker. How do you say? Like Whitaker hasn't. He was good in the Jacare fight, but it's like I gotta see more. I gotta see another. I gotta see how this Rockhold fight goes first.
well, it's
Because
gonna go fucking one way or another. Rocco's gonna get his belt back, or fucking Whitaker is gonna pull it off.
yeah, so it's kind of. I mean, I'm a Rockhold fan. I like Rockhold, but I mean, you're fighting in Australia. I don't think Whitaker wants to lose in his own backyard. So, but we'll see. I mean, we've seen crazy shit happen. Holloway Aldo, the first one. So
I'm calling Whitaker. So
I'll take Rockhold.
Rockhold's too busy modeling in his underwear or some shit. Isn't he like a model underwear or some shit?
Well, that or I think he was doing surfing competitions or something. I don't know.
I heard
He
he's a
trains out.
model, underwear model or some shit.
He probably is.
I'm not gonna
Dude's a
enter that
quick.
shit on my computer, and motherfuckers think I'm looking up fucking Rockhold in his underwear.
Man, no, it's gonna be an interesting fight because, like I said, I mean it's one of those. I mean, you're coming back from. I mean, like you said, that motivation. He wants his belt back. So So we'll see.
Well, Gaslam's
see
gonna
how
have
that
to
goes.
fight somebody.
Yeah, but who? Who are you gonna put? I mean,
Romero. I'm telling you, he's gonna be fucking Romero.
man, that's a big test for.
And then whoever wins
Gastelum.
that one can fight Rockholder or whoever the fuck has the belt.
You know, and it's not like I don't have like faith in Gastelum, because remember the Weidman fight, he rocked Weidman like quite a few times. So, but I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's gonna be a test for him. It's gonna be a good test. So we'll see if that happens. Yeah, it's good. I mean, make that fight, Romero and Gastelum, and like you said, whoever wins out of that one, Rockhold and Whitaker. So I mean, they need to start doing shit like that, because at the end of the day, man, it's like, what are these dudes fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Like, either you fight for the shitload of money or you fight for the belt, one or the other. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the matchmaker, so I wish I was, but we're making all these crazy ass.
You wish you was.
I'd be hitting up Brock again. I'm hitting up Brock, trying to get him back in the UFC. And so I don't know.
What about the fucking Underground King talking shit to Tony Ferguson? How about that one on Twitter?
Oh,
He told Tony Ferguson he would rip his skinny body part apart if I cared to fight you, but I don't care to fight you. So, Merry Christmas, champ.
and that's the bad thing, that Tony doesn't give a shit right now. You know that he's already climbed the mountain. He's just waiting for Conor. That's all he wants. He's not looking back. He's not even gonna entertain anybody like trying to fight him. Like, you know what I'm thinking? They might put the Alvarez against the winner of Khabib and Barboza. Maybe.
I think him and Dustin Poirier still have some unfinished business.
Oh yeah, I forgot Dustin up there too. So, would you do that one first? Would you do that one before?
But then it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. Eddie's gonna fight. If they want Eddie to fight for the title, they'll put him up there. If they don't give a shit about Eddie, then they'll make him fight Dustin again.
Because that's the thing. I mean, there's no way Tony would say, okay, why am I gonna risk? I'm already up here. Why am I gonna risk fighting? Either Poirier or Alvarez, Khabib or Barboza, any of those four guys. Like, why would he risk it? There's definitely not a chance. If he's not gonna want to fight Khabib again, he's like, nope, there's no chances. How can I rely on this dude making the fight again? Like, it's not like, it's crazy right now, man. That division's fucking crazy, bro. That division right now, the lightweight division, is just like, it's just a ladder, dude. It's almost like a standstill. They're just posted right there, just waiting, like waiting for the king of that division, man.
Yeah, but nobody wants to fight.
No, because I mean, there's no point. I mean, until a move is made, for sure, okay, he's coming back. It's like, why risk it right now? Like, why? I mean, like, everybody said, and people are talking shit too. Like, I think it wasn't Dustin that said he needs to be stripped of the title. So, I mean,
well, everybody's crying about it, but y'all need to fight each other first. I mean, Nate Diaz needs to just be removed off the fucking standings. I mean, the rankings, he doesn't need to be on there anymore. He just said that UFC offered him fights in any division for the title, and he doesn't want to, so he's going to go try another sport until they get it right. So I'm assuming he's talking about boxing or something, but why keep him on the rankings? Sue his ass. I mean, Dana White needs to deal with that, because that dude is just doing nothing but disrespecting Dana White and not doing anything. I understand he wants the Conor fight, but he's not going to get the Conor fight. So either you're gonna retire or call it a fucking day, cause
Yeah, or go do your thing in boxing. I mean, if he feels that confident that he'll make more money over there, go do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could set up a fight with Pacquiao and Diaz.
that'd be
You
horrible.
know? But I mean, it's hard, man. Right now, it's just like you said. It's these dudes need to fight. Like whatever happened to just put get in there and just fight. If you win, shit, just let the work speak for itself. Pretty much. And so I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's one of those things where I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd watch Nate go to boxing. I mean,
No,
it's
dude,
kind of
I was
weird.
watching the herd earlier when I was having lunch. I was watching the herd on TV. I guess they were running, whatever that channel. I don't know what channel that's on, but
It's on FS1. FS1, right? Yeah.
they're still talking about Connor and Floyd. I'm like,
Again?
yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe he was doing like the top 2017 events or whatever, but he's still talking about it. They still took the time to talk about it. So
Well, that's the thing that when people ask me too, like, what did I think about that fight? And it was like, man, I mean, we've seen Floyd for many years, fighting. It's like you're not gonna knock the dude out. Like you might stun him a little bit, you might hurt him a little bit, but you're not knocking him out. Like the only way to beat Floyd is at his own game, points, being tactical. That's the only thing. But it's like, I mean, I don't. It's like when I asked you, it's like, would you see a trilogy of Nate and Connor? Like, no. So, if they're talking about the only way I would watch another Connor Floyd would be if it was in the octagon. And supposedly that was something of an agreement when they were doing this whole thing that and Floyd had said, I'll fight in the octagon or whatever. So, yeah,
that
that
dude
would be
is
the
not
only
going in the damn octagon.
I would pay $100 for that if that.
I mean, I would too, but I'm saying he's not gonna go into the octagon and get his fucking little ass legs kicked.
It'd be nice though to see, but he's not gonna take the risk. I mean, but he does need money though. He likes to spend money, so I'm pretty sure he paid his debts already, and he's in need of a little bit more. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, crazier shit has happened, man. Like, so. I mean, I don't know. Like, one of those things where we have to wait and see. To wait and see what happens, man. But right now, it's kind of like, I mean, it's almost like a little bit of a standstill. I mean, there wasn't really. I mean, what's next for boxing? Canelo and Triple G again next
When?
summer?
I mean, I haven't even heard anything about it. Nor do I give a shit about it, really.
Exactly. So I mean, like, it's hard, man. It's hard to to be a fight fan right now because I mean, there's a lot of good fights right now. There's a lot of good guys coming up, but you can see that there's a missing space right there for that star of the UFC, and that gives a good opportunity for other organizations, to come up and make some noise. Like I said, Bellator's got their own good little thing going on. Not that it's gonna, overlap or take over the UFC spotlight, but I mean, it gives an opportunity for them to come up too. So, like I said, man, I'm excited to go back home. I don't know what's going on that week.
Me too, man. Damn.
I'm excited to go back up there. So, definitely do a show up there and check out the atmosphere and just let loose, have fun. Hopefully, there's we get some good stuff to talk about up there, which we will. There's never a short of stuff going on. So That's the
Yeah,
good
so
thing.
January 5th is we'll be up in the house. Probably be recording a show live.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Holidays coming up, so when's our next show? The last show of the year?
Yeah, we should do like a
The
final one.
the third of the Cyborg Home show maybe.
That or shit. Before we kick off the New Year's Eve festivities, if you're not busy.
No, yeah, no, yeah. We'll definitely do that, sir. We'll get it done. Yeah, hopefully this recording makes it to the fans. Any issues with UFC? Shout out to UFC. We're not trying to steal from you guys. You know, it's an honest mistake that we made if we did something that you guys didn't like. But we're fight fans. We enjoy watching good fights, and we want to give the fans something to look at, something to talk about, and hopefully we entertain you guys for a little while. That's our goal at least. To give you guys something to listen to. A lot of shows out there that might not give you guys what you want. And
Yeah, man, we gotta start doing some guests. Hopefully, bringing some guests on when we go to Vegas. Hopefully, we catch some fighters. Hopefully,
Oh yeah,
we're gonna start doing some video
we will
content because we got the camera now.
we will definitely check out the Performance Institute. It'll be on our list to check out. I know Ngannou was training out there for this last fight. That thing looks crazy, man. That's like a freaking personalized like academy for them. Like that
It's the
place is
fucking
insane.
X-Men fucking mutant high school or whatever the fuck. Dana White's fucking Professor X. Fucking Dana
Yeah.
White's probably rolling around in a little fucking wheelchair with an X on the side. Little bald headed fucking asshole. Fucking copywriting our shit.
Maybe we'll bump into Dana. We'll see.
We'll ask him
We'll tell him
what the fuck's the deal?
no hard feelings. Yeah, no hard feelings. We'll give him one of our cards.
Yeah,
And tell him, remember?
give him a shirt.
There you go. Give him a shirt. Yeah, we'll. That's one of the stuff we're gonna be working on. Hopefully, we can have some local shows here and give out some stuff to the people. So we're building it up, people. It's coming. It's coming soon. Hopefully, next year is a good sign of things to come. So we're getting there, man. Little by little, getting there.
Yeah, by the way, headshotmma.com still
Yes.
working, still up and running. I can upload this video to YouTube without them fucking going after me, because there will be nothing on here that they can see that we're looking at. I can look at fucking whatever I want and they won't go after me because they won't see nothing but a banner for my website and fucking the logo. That's all they can see. Our shit, that's all you're gonna see.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Well, I'm excited. I'm happy. What else? What's work?
I think
What else
that's
is
it,
going
man.
on this week? Nothing.
Yeah, I think that's it until we can get everything up and running as far as like the audio and shit. I mean, I know we're trying all this different shit out, but probably gonna have to pay for some shit. Everybody has to pay for shit. Nothing's fucking free nowadays. Maybe if I fucking paid UFC, that can use some of their shit. Oh yeah, I do pay UFC. I fucking buy the pay-per-views. Bastards.
Pay-per-views, exactly. You had Fight Pass for a while too.
Yeah. Then shut that shit down because they weren't doing shit.
Well, it gave you a little bit of the knowledge.
Nobody wants to watch Combate or whatever the fuck it
Combat.
is. Fucking Alberto
As long as
Del
the people
Rio and
keep
shit.
There you go. Nah, man. As long as the people keep, hitting us up on Instagram and that helps us out a little bit. I get excited when there's fighters that follow us or trainers, coaches and things like that. That helps us out a lot. So we're growing. We're growing. We want to make this thing bigger. So we it only gets bigger with the support of the people. So, but that's it, man. Looking forward to the holidays, people too. So, hopefully we can get back on this for the last show of the year, before the festivities, before we party into the new year.
Yes, sir. Well, it was a pleasure, man. Till next time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, as always.
Till next time.
Thank you.
Go check us out on social media. Instagram, Headshot MMA. Twitter, Headshot_MMA. Because some other bastard has the fucking Twitter name. I don't know why he picked Headshot MMA. But iTunes, Google Play, all that shit.
Free our video, our last podcast, free it.
Gonna fucking start a petition.
There you go. Exactly. No, man. Thank you for everything you do behind the scenes. It's brought to you by Mr. Gabe, because he's a wizard behind everything. He gets this up and going. So,
well, we'll hopefully get this fucking audio wizard shit going on. Cause all right, now we'll catch you next week.
Cool. Peace out, people. Have a good night.